So what I have here is the Liz Watier, and this is the eyeshadow, and it's a cream eyeshadow along with the glitter powder down bottom, so it's got the 1 and the 2, so there's 2 different levels to it. And this is the Duo Shadow and Glitter, and this is Plum Star, so it's purple. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take your eyeshadow, and when you're doing this, do not use a brush. You want to use a sponge or just use your finger. So if you're any good at it, you just dab it on like so. When you're using your finger, it's kind of hard, to get it all on there. That's why I really suggest the sponge. But, dab it, rub it, blend it, smudge it. You can write a song. So when you're done, you're going to get this brown, um, dark burgundy color here. You can hardly tell from how exposed this light is. That's really what you're going to end up with. You can always darken it up, add some more. It is not the most important part. The most important part is the glitter down here. And this is a twist off, and you're going to want to be really careful with this glitter. So now we're doing step 2, so it's the bottom half, and it's this glitter powder that you can see here. Very, very purple. I'm trying to put it in the light a little bit. Very purple. So what we want to do is we want to take this is a rubber glitter brush. They're like $18 at Liz Watier, and they're a certain kind of plastic that picks up glitter without, flinging it all over the place and getting it all over everything. So what I'm just doing here is I am dabbing. So you dab it, it picks it up, and then you dab it onto your cream eyeshadow. And you want to consistently dab and do a few rubs. But this is not really something that you want to rub in. It's not what glitter is about. This is what we have on our eyelids now. Be careful with these brushes. They get glitter. They don't get glitter everywhere, but they'll get glitter in places you probably don't want them if you don't put them back in their packaging. So this is the Liz Watier gloss, and it is the signature color, if it'll focus. Signature color there. And it's just kind of a pinky beige, got a little bit of sparkle to it. Not too much. Comes with a mirror on the back. And what you'll find really helpful, or cool, is it lights up like a lightsaber. Like a lightsaber. So, I'm just going to show you here. It lights up like a lightsaber. It is a very nice dusty rose signature color. Very, very, very nice, this color. And this is what I did to my lips. So, keep that in mind. And I did not, however, use the brush when it came to my lips, because I thought it would just be easier to use my finger. And it was, in the end, easier to use my finger. So you basically want to put the sparkles on until it's very sparkly, because you don't want this coming off halfway through your evening. You want it to stay. So it's much more sparkly. It's more sparkle than the eyeshadow has, but we want it on the lips. Very Diva. Now I just used a regular eyeshadow medium-sized brush to dab and sweep my eyeshadow above my eye, which is now below. You can't really tell on the back of my hand because of the light. Too much light. Okay. But there's a white crescent underneath here now. So after all that's done, I took my Liz Wautier Dramatic Lash Booster Mascara and I just boosted these lashes right up. So as you can tell, they're actually very, very long. I've never had them quite this long. And the bottom lashes are just fake lashes. They were like $3 or $4 and they come with glue and I stuck them on and this is how they came out. So you can just get a better look. That's how they came out. And the detailing on the side was just a regular, I use Sephora black eyeliner. And you just go down in the design that you want. I did some trees. You know, you can do kind of a flower growing out of there if you want to. And I have the little wings. And I put it all inside this crease right there. And when you're doing the wings on the outside, be careful because if you go too much into the glitter, it's going to get all in your eyeliner. You really don't want it to stay there. So, be careful. Now, I just used basic like gold eyeshadow as a bronzer, which I then went and took my brush, no name brush, and it's this big powdery thingy, and I just took it, and I went like this. Ta-da! I've got a tan. Now if you're wearing a costume that kind of shows more here, something that will really help flat-chested people is that you go like this with your bronzer, you kind of blend it out like this, but you leave like here really, really white, and it makes you look like you have more ample cleavage than you do. And another spot that you really are going to want to do bronzer is on your collarbone. So you put bronzer there, all there. Be careful when you're doing the bronzer on the face. If you go too far down from your cheekbone, or if you do too solid of a line, you're going to get like this weird black spot. Like you really don't want that. So I'd suggest sticking to like a lighter gold and stuff like that. Especially if you're white like me. Like if you're not so white like me, which chances you aren't because like 5% of the world is as white as me. No, like 0.5% of the world is as white as I am. So you really don't have to worry about it if you're not as white as me. Just gonna show you here on the back of my hand. Now trees have branches that always come out into twos. So you kind of just have to go with it there. You know, fill in the gaps if you feel like there are really any gaps. And look, I've got like an outline of a leaf there. Look. Now I've got a pretty little leaf. Could have done leaves here too. But all I did, I took a purple eyeliner and I just put a big dot. I actually didn't grab the purple eyeliner, so it's over there. And I just put dots and I, put it down and then you spin it and you've got a dot. I've got little blossoms on my tree now. So that's how I got all this makeup done. And you just do your regular foundation. And as far as your hair goes, if you can, keep it curly. If you can't, put half of it up. Like I have half my hair up here. Got my fall colors in. And that's really what you're going to want to do. So that is how to be a diva and or fairy. And I attached that onto my fun day with Wifey.